Hey, it's Golden Buddha here, back with some more RPG horror stories for your listening entertainment. And today we have a story that teaches us that we should watch what we say sometimes, especially when it involves vengeful ghosts. Roll post. Our rogue called the Banshee the B-word. Some backstory. We were playing the D&D 5th edition starter set, Lost Mines of Phandelver, with some friends. We played the story a little bit before our 2-month break. The rogue was obviously trying to derail the campaign. He kept breaking off from the party, killing people we spared, kept on cursing at the other players, and kept setting things on fire. He almost got killed, I believe he should have died, from wandering into a magic maze. We put a magic ring on him to force him to restrain his inner chaotic evil and to listen to the party, but there was obvious resistance. He kept asking for us to remove his ring, but we didn't comply, mostly because it wasn't affecting the core game. We finally got to play again recently. We spoke to a necromancer who was excavating a tower ruins. He asked us if we could talk to a banshee that knew the name of the person who built a tower he was excavating. We had already had an encounter with the banshee he was talking about, but she could only answer us one question, and we already asked a question. We went back to where we spoke to the banshee to see if we could speak to her again. The DM told us she was gone. The rogue wanted to investigate to see where she went, and he rolled a nat 20. The DM informed the rogue that he knows there's no way to find where the banshee went. He got angry and wanted to search a bunch of other spots around the area. The DM nicely told him that there's nothing there and that we should leave already. The rogue, in spite, said, "I call the banshee a bitch!" The DM, done with putting up with the rogue's attitude, told us that the banshee came back and killed the rogue. The DM then started to dig for another character sheet. We were all in shock at first, because he had already cheated death 3 times before. Then everyone other than the rogue started to laugh when we realized it was actually happening. After a few encounters with his new character, he left. The DM described his situation like a monkey's paw. He wanted the ring off, now it is. And he wanted the banshee to come back, which she did. It just wasn't the way he wanted. In post. Now this story is funny as shit. I love it. The fact they had to put a ring on him to try to get him to act somewhat acceptable, that was funny. And it actually reminds me of a character from this comic. It's a webcomic called Order of the Stick. If you guys like D&D based comics and stuff, it's really funny. And it actually has a really good story for like a stick based comic. You know, you wouldn't expect it looking at the artwork. But anyways, I digress. There's a character in there called Belcar, and he's essentially a murder hobo rogue. And at one point they do put a ring on him that makes it so he can't kill living beings. Like even when he kills like undead beings, he doesn't get experience from the kills or something, or he only gets half. And I was just like, wow, that's pretty fucked up. That's about it. I mean, I totally agree with what the DM did here. I mean, the character was just being an asshole. He probably didn't have any knowledge arcana or any like kind of tracking or clues that would allow him to organically find the banshee. That's about all I have to say on this. Well, with that being said, like and subscribe for more content, and this is Golden Buddha telling you to stay enlightened.